Welcome back to our channel. New videos out every Saturday unless Ellen's sick. Please click the subscribe button and like these videos. Being a spring calving herd, you'll see our lifestyle change now over the next month. This is where we fit in all of our nights out with friends, all of our dates before spring calving starts, and we're locked in on farm for a good 8 to 10 weeks where we don't go anywhere. Even football, can you imagine? The night of the big storm we went out, one of my best friends, Michelle, who actually set me up with Joe on a blind date. I was on a lot of medication, been sick, so I was a bit woozy. Joe drove home and we got home safe.
Morning everybody, it's Sunday morning the 8th of December, just about 7:15. I'm just popping my advent calendar and informing you what's going on today. Sunday morning, status on farm. Very much still recovery mode from Storm Dara there on Friday night into Saturday. Extremely strong winds. Wicklow had a red starters wind warning afterwards. Extremely windy. That said, slept through most of it on Saturday night. Wrecked. We lost one sheet of galvanised in the calf shed over there. We'll find that and get it put back on. Our surrounding towns and villages are all in darkness. Lost power during the night on Friday night and they won't have it back until this evening, a lot of them. Status on farm, 60 cows milking, 3 kilos of meal. Solids are good. Cell count has rectified itself, thankfully, after drying off them few high cell count ladies and stuff, and a few more went here on Friday. So yeah, we're back on par with that. We're so happy out. We'll milk them 60 ladies now for another week, and next Friday, more than likely Saturday morning, we'll dry off another 20. There's half of them are due to be dried off because they're calving early in February. We'll get them dried off, few low yielders, then we'll milk the other 40 for a week, pull the pin before Christmas week. That's the plan for now anyways. Yeah, under 19 football this morning, and then we have a Santa Claus visit, and we have to turn on lights in one of the local villages. Oscar's under 13 team has been honoured and given the privilege of turning on the lights. So that's something different for us. We got the Christmas tree up yesterday, so very much starting to feel like Christmas in our house. I hope it's the same for everybody else. Back cool today, belt of frost coming this week. You know, back to hardier December weather. We went for dinner last night with good friends of ours. Beautiful setting. First turkey and ham of the year, so delighted. But yeah, the debris on the road, trees down everywhere that have been cut up during the day to get access through roads and stuff was just insane. So milking here. The front of our parlour is open, as is the very back of it all the way down there. The roof is quite high, just to let in fresh air and daylight. Our old parlour was really had a lot on top of the horrible hellhole I hated looking at. Eventually hated looking at when I was a kid. Anyway, unfortunately in windy weather, this is like a wind tunnel, hence the hoodies up, and it is absolutely balsy. So Storm Dara blew me gate over and broke the wire that's going around turning the cows down the collecting yard. So we're all up here now, a bit of freedom there for the length of milking. Nipping the top off that way of grass. Get them in now, no harm done. Come on girls. Come on. This is the site where the new shed is going to go. Come on girlies, come on. Come on. Come on girls, come on. Shh. Oh. Number 3, number 2, number 7, number 5. All hands on deck this morning getting the jerseys ready for the match. I was going to have some toast, but toasted elf is all that I'll be having today. My God, naughty elves even. Here comes the girl and the boys. A cough patchy, you alright? Need a dose?
Wow! We went up to visit the Santi that the community put on in the parish that we live in, but in the actual village we live in, Joe headed up with the kids for the carol service as well and the tree line.
Hating towels right now. Pull the pipe off. Tank full again. My good God.
On our mobile camera that we erected in the shed, the one that I was saying that had its own internet and solar panel, we could see that the feed was low. So Joe knew to trailer up a load of silage to them. So this is him. I had online college today. We had 3 mock exams to prepare us for our exams next week. The 3 assessments are sheep, grass and forestry. My God, there is so much in forestry.
So we're out for the O'Neill Dairy Farm Christmas party, director's party. Just had dinner and now we're going to see a show in Vicar Street.
We went to Bull and Castle, the steakhouse owned by the FX Buckley family butchers, unreal meat. And then we went to see, Joe bought me tickets to see Foil, Arms and Fog. They're an Irish sketch comedy group that I follow on Facebook and love all their skits. It was not what we were expecting. If you were a drama student, I'd say you'd love it. It wasn't our thing. Of course, Joe gets talking to everyone and anyone. This man is from Australia and lived for 20 years in Tinnahealy where I do my greens hair course.
Deer? Fucking hell.
What?
There's a deer in the ditch there. All I saw about his white arse and antlers. And he's standing there. Fucker was waiting to jump across the road. Oh my God. Morning everyone, it's Wednesday the 11th of December, just going 8:15, heading down the yard here now. Touch of frost this morning, you can see the sun is rising there, there's someone heading off on their holidays. Late-ish start this morning, myself and Ellen had our O'Neill Dairy Farm Christmas party last night, out in the big smoke. Getting down here now to get cows milked, get everything fed, make sure everything's 100%. Things are quiet on the farm in front at the moment, just routine jobs, so yeah, not a whole lot going on. My old agitator has lifespan on this farm has come to an end. As you can see, the whole end of it busted out there a couple of weeks ago and it's all corroded. So we're bit the bullet today and decided to upgrade. So our previous agitator that I've been doing the pumping with all year was a major agitator that we bought off Minogue Agri Sales down in Kilkenny. We've done a good bit of dealing with Paul over the years. That's where we got our Dites tractor. Yeah, delighted with it and how it's going. And Joe looks after it properly. So we had a major... That was the brand, a major agitator. My God, my brain's gone to mush. Anyway, it served its time really, really well. The bottom of it, as I said in the video, is all corroded and stuff. So we have now upgraded to an Abbey top fill 400, I think it is. Super strong PTO shaft. I had to take the cap off our old one that's gone to replace it with this lady here. That's a 6-inch one and ours is 5-inch, or that's 5 and ours is 4 or something. Anyway, yeah, the lightweight, got a coat of paint, new to us, and she'll do the job. So we ordered our tags for next year. Cormac tagging there, it's probably 2 weeks ago there now. And we ordered some replacement tags as well for the cows that'll be going in the rears now when they're going through the crush after they're all dried off for Bolison and Dawson. Yes, so this is our buttons, miscellaneous items included in this box. And we got a bit of merch and a few nice words from Ursula Kelly. Fantastic company to work with and super quality tags.
When you do the chocolate screens here, you have to do a 16-week work experience, okay? And you have to fill in your diary every week. So I was sticking in maps and finishing off the last few things, and I asked Joe, would he write me down some notes for me to fill in on our scour vaccination programme and what fertiliser we spread, which is grand. But the big plonker went and wrote it in directly himself into my diary in pen. Like, we write nothing alike. I can't believe he'd done that. What a plonker.
Morning everyone, it's Thursday the 12th of December. Just going about 8:15 or something. You can see it's still very, very dark. Heading to the shortest day of the year next week, so can't come quick enough. The day's starting to brighten up a bit or get a bit longer. Status on farm, we'll milk the last 40 on probably until the following Friday. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, have a target in my head of how much milk we want to send this month, so we're about 2/3 of the way there. Just keep milking until we hit that. Yeah, so what's going on today? So a new agitator, get that on the tractor this morning now. I have a bit of storage to move around in the tanks. Going to transfer a bit around and see how we get on. So that's the plan for that this morning. Test out the new agitator, excited to see how it goes. Ella wanted to come farming this morning or later on, but she's study to do and she'll be giving out to me about to stay at the place. So advisor to stay at home. She's examined on Tuesday and she's at college all day tomorrow, so she'd do a bit of editing and get a bit of study done and take the pressure off herself that way. So you study away there anyway. Tomorrow's Friday, drying off cows. Ellen's away in college and drying off cows on Saturday, or 20 cows on Saturday. Yeah, so look, the week is almost in, closer and closer to Christmas. I hope you have your presents bought. Oh, we also, sorry, I meant to mention, also invested in another purchase there yesterday afternoon. We have a silage pusher coming on Sunday. It's just a wheel that's a big tyre welded to a frame, that you can attach to the front of the tractor. Just put it in along one of the tines of the fork, the shear grab, just run along and it'll push in the silage. I've considered buying one for years, but never really seen the need. Always thought they were a little bit expensive at times. Anyway, Ellen was Googling yesterday and looking and searching and researching, and then she made a very good point of when you have a new shed built, you're going to need one.
Translation, Ellen found a cheap enough one on Dundee.
And yeah, so there she is driving the farm on. So we invested in one of them yesterday afternoon. It's coming on Sunday, so it'll be interesting to get that here. Looking forward to getting it, and it'll save the bucket on our tractor when we push in silage and stuff as well, wearing out the blade and stuff. So
also makes it easier for me and Fionn to feed the cows.
Well done, Ellen. That's a good idea. Yeah, look, Thursday, the cow's milked.
Just walking home for a bit of breakfast. I don't know why I still have the headlight on me, but cows out. I actually let them out. I'm going to be dropping the agitator into their tank in the slats there where they are now today, so just made it easier on myself to get the job done, to move a bit of slurry out of the tank and let them out. So as you can see, they're happy. This is one of the last paddocks that we grazed, so the cover on it isn't particularly heavy or anything, so they're there. Bit of exercise for a few hours now. They'll nip off a little bit of that and they'll be happy out. So we're pumping, it's coming around the door. And all the way across from over there. Slow job. Going up the paddies to push in the silage. First time driving up the lane, I've been tipping up and down the road. Wowzer. Storm Dara left his mark on this. And his buddy doesn't look overly safe. Bit the hawky. Tree number 2, blocking the lane. Can't get by the neighbour's house, so we have to turn around and go back into the yard. I drove into the paddock there the last time, went around the last one. My good God. Massive trees. Ash dieback. Fence nearly wrecked, belonged to my neighbour too. Wow. Saturday morning, the 14th of December. Mr. Moon shining bright this morning. Get out of the shed and they fight. Come on, girls. Come on. Shh. Come on. 20 cows that drafted out yesterday. Just getting them in now to dry them off. They're not keen on coming in. Come on, girls. Going to milk them. Fiona's on the way down then to dry them off with me. Touch of frost this morning. Going to be a nice sunny day. Come on, cows. Come on. Shh. Come on. Let them out onto the bare paddock here last night. They're full of the joys. Come on, cows. Come on. Morning everyone, it's Saturday morning, the 14th of December, just going 9 o'clock. Myself and Fionn are here drying off another 20 cows. That'll mean there'll be 40 left milking now for the rest of the week. Probably dry them off Friday morning, all going to plan. So Fionn is on wiping duty and I'm going teat sealers and antibiotic dry cow tube and then teat sealers.
Oh wellies, they're wonderful, oh wellies, they're swell, 'cause they keep out the water.
And I can take you for a ride on my big green tractor. We can go slow or make it go fast.
And when you're sitting in a room, you can surely tell when some bugger takes off his wellies.
Lads, help a farmer out. Myself and Joe have 10 of these tickets to sell. Our club are holding a development draw. 12 draws for only €100, monthly prize of 500, and then there's other vouchers as well. We need to get rid of them. Help us. You can revolute us your payment and then we will WhatsApp you back a picture of your ticket. Especially all you fellow Wicklow GAA farmers. There's only 200 tickets to sell, so high chance of winning. Message me on social media and I'll give you my number.
Still a bit worrisome around us. Me and Dad just finished up Drying off a row, 20 cows there, only 40 left to milk. Nearly done, nearly there, nearly like Christmas.
You've got poop on your face.
Gone now.
No, it's really not. Fionn on your chin. How was drying off the cows?
Grand.
They're all good?
Yeah.
Any scandal? Nothing happened?
A few kicky ones, let's see.
Okay,
Fed
good.
honey in there.
You've had honey?
Yeah.
How many are left now milking?
40.
Oh, grand. I think he's going to dry them off, he said, next Friday.
Do I have school next Friday?
Half day, finish 1:15. The cat doesn't give a fuck. I know it seems like we've been to a million Santies, but this one, Candy Cane Lane, is our official paid Santy one. The rest were the community Santies that we went to support the parish or whatever. So we did this last year. Myself and Joe did the zip lining and the obstacle course thing, but this year, because I'm on medication and I'm all wobbly on my feet and stuff, there was no way we were getting up. So Fionn actually only done it 2 weeks ago with his 4th year school outing. So the 3 younger ones did. We got an Indian takeout on the way home, and yeah, lovely and Christmassy, and it was actually nice weather compared to the 2 previous weekends that were horrendous. We're in Rusborough in Blessington. You might remember Rusborough from Martin Cattle, the criminal, known as the General. The movie also was called The General, when they stole 18 priceless piece of artworks from the house in 1986.
Good morning, everyone. Monday morning, the 16th of December, just gone 7 o'clock. 40 cows milking now. We set Fionn dried off a row on Saturday morning, so we're going to milk these ladies till Friday, and then we're pulling the pin. They're tipping along nicely. But as the ladies we dried off on Saturday showed, as soon as we pull the meal, restrict them anyway, they'll dry up. Yeah, what's that? 5 more milkings? Woo! And 2024 will be done. Counting them down. Yeah, busy weekend, busy day yesterday. Under 19 football, last group game, another win for Michael Dwyer's under 19 team. And we march on now to the final next Sunday. If you told me at the start of the year we're going to be playing an under 19 football final 3 days before Christmas Day, I would have laughed at you, but sure, so be it. So it's going to be a bit of fun and looking forward to that. What's going on this week? Kids are in their last week of school before the Christmas holidays. It's exam weeks for Fionn and Oscar. So yeah, tip along, we'll get these cows milk, going to get them fed. We fail them coming in to move around a bit of slurry with the tanker, a lot quicker than me trying to pump it, and particularly because I'm away a bit today. So currently have the tractor down there agitating, stirring up some stuff. Sometimes I find when I'm pumping it with the pipe, well, obviously it's very slow, and also I can take out too much water and not enough solid stuff. So giving a good stir up down there now before he comes, and he's just going to move it around the tanks and take the pressure off for Christmas. So the last thing Kevin wants is me ringing him on Christmas Eve or Stephen's Day, wondering would he come in and move a few loads. So yeah, we're going to do that. That's been proactive, that's planning. Wow, I'm surprising myself here. But look, heading really winding down to Christmas now, which is brilliant. The weather's back to mild, a little bit damp. The slow wind down continues. It'll be finishing on Friday. Ellen's exams tomorrow, so not on the best of form over the weekend, just sick and not well. So have to rally around a bit now, thank God, and studying for exams. She's 4 exams tomorrow, which is insane. But look, we're studying. We've done a bit of study there yesterday, which was great. Forestry, which we don't really know anything about. Sheep, which we know even less about at times. And then grass, which she was bombing on. So yeah, that'll be a breeze, hopefully. So yeah, exams for Ellen tomorrow, and then books will be parked up to the new year. So looking forward to that.
I just don't have a personality where I can do things from half. I know you only need 40% to pass the green cert, but I want to try my best. So I've been studying away. I've been having these mental migraines making me puke and everything, so I've been studying in dark rooms. So I wanted Joe to test me on stuff, so he had to use his headlight. It was so funny. In the classroom, had to wear my O'Neill dairy cap because the lights were absolutely glaring. I think they went really well. Of course, I have the personality that the minute I got out, I was Googling answers, got a few things wrong, and that's going to torment me now for a few days. But anyway, yeah, they went great. Just so glad they're over and I can switch off.
I lost that earphone about a month ago. It's back! Morning everyone, it's the 18th of December. I'm here going collecting poo samples. We were on to the lab there in Quinns, so just to do a fecal egg count. I've grabbed the calves. Calf one. I am getting a sample from the cows now. We're also going to take another sample of our silage, our first cut silage. We're well back into the pit now and over halfway. It is drying out. We get it tested again. So Poop in a bag time. 2139 has kindly pooped on the back of the cubicle there, so I grabbed some of hers. And I got some off the ladies either side there, left and right.
I swear to annoy me, he only got samples from one shed.
So this is our pit face. We're well back into the silage pit, as you can see now. Over halfway. The pit is at its highest over there. That's still a little bit of waste from our first cut silage from last year. It's just turned black. Cows actually go mad for it when they get it. So there's absolutely no problem with that. So I'm going to go in here now. We'll get up high. So sample in a bag.
I finished my Christmas exams yesterday, so I'm back on farm mode, making Joe do loads of things. So head into the lab now with the 2 dung samples, silage samples, and I come back, I'm going to do a meter reading. Maybe you can do that now. Meter reading on the electricity. All of our bills for like 2 years has been estimates, and we got a bill of nearly 3,000 last year, which was like about 4 times what it normally is, until we done a meter reading. So it's time to do another one because the bills are after creeping up really high. That Skip's not on.
No, I emailed him. I was meant to come or meant to go someday this week. Obviously, has to go.
This is Joe giving me my shopping list for the ag store. The sound didn't record. I think it's because it was connected to my car. I'm here at Quinn's at their testing lab with my samples to be tested. I'm in Quinn's lab here, just leaving off the samples. So I've just written down what we want to be tested, and it'll take a few days to get back their email us the results. Look at the entrance to our ag store. It's so Christmassy. Isn't it amazing? People are looking at me like I'm in a shop. Right, I'm here in Quinn Superstore ag store looking for said boluses. I always give it a shot looking and then I end up going and asking. I didn't really listen to what Joe told me to buy because I knew I had it on video, and now there's no sound on the video when I'm back to listen to it for some reason. Going off memory. Here we are. Tracer cattle with copper. And I wonder why he's not asking me to get calf ones, because he said we were dosing them as well. Okay, I'll ring him. So, I don't even remember how many he said to get. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
A bottle of methylated spirits.
Methylated spirits, yeah.
Please. We got our annual calendar from Quinn's, hangs in the kitchen every year. So I've been missing an action for the past few weeks really from on the farm because I've been getting loads of migraines. Nauseous for about 2 weeks, actually it was 3 weeks, the time that we thought I had a vomiting bug. Turns out they were migraine induced vomiting. Never had a migraine in my life. Sorry, I'm just waiting on Joe. So I had ultrasound of all my neck and my ears. I'm waiting to get the results on that. I have an MRI booked in for after Christmas, and my sister had 2 brain tumours, but there's a history of thyroid and stuff, so I don't know. But anyway, so hopefully I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm on loads of different medications. Some of it was making me absolutely off my head. It's the only way to describe it. So I'm feeling a lot better the past few days. And my exam finished yesterday, so yay, back on the farm. I mightn't have been on the farm, but I was still doing stuff. So for the farm, I was getting spring ready. Me being prepared takes mental pressure off me because I'm that type of person. So I got the Reviva post-calving energy drink that we give the cows. Last year, if you remember watching our videos, we ran out, and the local ag store also ran out and only ordered it when they ran out. So I had to order online, and we were like a week without it, having to bolus cows after they calved, older cows. €600 delivery the other day from, who did I get it from? Liffey Mills was the cheapest I could find, and that's who I actually bought off last time. What else did we get? I bought a load of gloves. What else? Oh, we got the probiotic from the vet as well, so we're all set, ready to go for spring. The usual then, just power wash and prepare the sheds. But yeah, being prepared, that's what I like to be. Takes the stress off everything. Joe gets to get prepared as things are actually happening. You know, he's one of those people, when there's a gun to his head, he'll do the job, and that's his motivation, is having a really tight time schedule. Whereas to me, that is so stressful. I want to have everything done absolutely months in advance. Part of that management course thing that we done there a few weeks ago, I think it'll really help Joe, but it's also for people like me who can't switch off. So to end the job at an appropriate time and let it carry on to the next day, not let that stress you out, and to plan jobs a bit better, maybe so those types of situations don't occur in the first place. There's calves out of the pens. What in the name of God? Ah yes, I remember why they're out. This gate. Oh, I'm going to switch the camera around. Gate, the heaviest gate on the planet. I actually hate this gate. is off his hinges. I can't remember, Joe told me why. Came off yesterday and these bad boys came out and roamed around the yard, so he's locked them in the feed passage there. After he feeds the cows, he's got to fix that up. Like, ideally, he would just leave that off and get a lighter gate or something, because it's such a pain in the ass. Those calves there that are on the side of the shed that the automatic feeders are in, when they are sold, I think Joe said shortly after Christmas, then we can finish clearing out the shed, clean the automatic feeders, clean out our prep area, get set up for spring. We still have a pallet of champion calf milk, or half pallet I think, ready to go for spring more or less. Joe did ask me when I came down not to come down giving out to him. He knows what jobs has to be done. That's where we have fallings out or disagreements, because I'm a planner and want to see a to-do list and a schedule of how things are going to get done. And Joe, well, maybe he does have a schedule in his head, but to me it's like flying by the seat of your pants, just doing it day by day. I don't think that's very efficient. So it's learning to work together with our different methods. That silage still looks fairly wet, doesn't it now?
Riding along on my tractor, honey, when I notice you.
Kind of restricting them a little bit up until 2 days ago, so they're on full feed now, like drying off that last 20 there. They're full whack now, as much as they can eat.
It's a great situation to be in, to have that much silage that you can just keep feeding.
Well, I am not panicked. I didn't think we'd be this far back into the first cut by now, but that'll see us out until Centre
What
Parks.
about buying beef like we have other years? Is that an option, or?
So we'll do that after Christmas. And
whatever year we milked on a bit, we had beef left over from the summer. Do you remember that? That's why we had milked on.
yeah, well, this dung obviously be brought up the paddies. The beef will be stored in there uncovers. We can feed a small bit when they calve, and then we'll have it when we stop up for first cut silage and we're highly stocked. We'll be buffer feeding.
It will keep that on.
We mix it with, we chop it and we mix it with soya hulls.
Because it started to rot if we try to store it as is.
Good to have you back, baby. Cracking the whip.
Yeah, well, you need it, like.
I know, obviously. To do a one-man show, keeping the house floating.
It's all for you that I'm doing this with your green search. Everyone's like, oh, it's just a green search. It's just a tick the box thing that you need for grants and all. My arse is a flipping hell. I'm not working it. Caroline always says, if it was again, Ellen, would you do it? And I'm like, yeah, I definitely would. Oh, wow, after the last 2 weeks, I don't bloody know. Anyway, I was saying to Joe that I don't understand farmers giving out about feeding cows in the winter. You've literally planned for 6 months, grown the crop so you can feed it. Now you get to feed it. What did you think you were going to be doing with it? Did you not expect to be feeding it? Like sitting on tractor feeding a bit of silage. Farmers moan over every little thing.
Part of the qualification. Have you not learned that in the green search yet? How to moan?
moan?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Do you know when you're looking at something from a distance, that's someone who is up close can't see? So I'm here watching Joe on the camera going, why is the reel sideways, instead of a text? So he moved the tractor so that the reel was in line with the pipe, and sure, she rolled up, no bother then. He wasn't dragging and pulling, trying to get the pipe to make a turn. Our GAA pitch got new electrical cabling laid, and these wooden reel things from the cable were left over, so I took one, I asked, and we're using it to reel up our slurry pipe so we can store it away nice and neatly.
So we're out celebrating May finishing our exams.
I was screen recorded all my exams by Joe Readers, who knows how amazing I am.
So Cosmopolitan, we're here in the neighbourhood in Naas, fine dining. And just so you believe I'm with her. So it's Friday the 19th of December. I spent today cleaning out this side of the shed. It's our calf shed with a bunch of our weanlings in it.
Have you heard about the big strong man? A row party man who's on his chest, big chest. He killed 50 badmen in the west. He knows no rest. You can take all the heavyweight you got. We got a lad who can beat the whole lot. I used to love her once. Long, long time ago, I used to love her. I used to love her once. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together.
Have a new setup. They were feeding out the front here on one side of the feed passage, but it just wasn't working. They kept piling higher and higher and higher, and they were standing in muck, and just, because the fall is kind of off and there's no slats under them like the ladies on this side have. So have the round feeder in there now. Not 100% sure how it's going to work, but we'll drop the side. It gives more room for me to come in the tractor. See if I can zoom out a bit there. Why doesn't that work for me? Anyway, I have more room to angle in and drop a grab of silage into the middle of the round feeder, and then I can fork it up a little bit and see how we go. The other side needs to be cleaned out Saturday morning.
Morning everyone. It's Friday morning, the 20th of December, about 6:45, 10 to 7, and I'm just about to start milking the cows for the last time in 2024. Woohoo! Cue Dancing Joe. Last 40 cows have been milked this morning. Fiona's on the way down. You'll be here at 8 o'clock, and we're going to dry off the last 2 rows. By about 10:30, all cows will be dried off, and 2024 milking season will be done and dusted. I have my note left written out to go on the front of the tank for Colin when he comes in later on. Last milk collection. Too early in the morning to be doing a roundup for the year. We've been hanging on there for the last week or so. When this milk has been collected, we will hit our yield target for December. Happy days. The one downside is it'll be the last time I'm going to be filling my milk can. We will be back to shop bought, pasteurised, homogenised milk until the second week of February, unfortunately. But look, you know where it's come from, so it'll be grand. Yeah, cows they're ready to be dried off. We've been easing them off, easing them back on silage and meal there for the last week. So they're ready to dry off. Joe's ready for them to be dried off. So gonna drive on now and getting them milked and get things ready and lined up for when Fionn gets down here, and we'll tip through the 2 rows, drying them off, all going to plan, and that'll be it. Milking season 2024 in the bag.
Flew or even blew the seed if you didn't have your feet in your wellies. The
life on the farm is kinda laid back. Ain't much an old country boy like me can hack. It's early to rise.
So it's just 8:15 or so. Rosie's here, Fiona's here, drying off the first of the last 2 rows of cows. So 20 cows, drying them off now and start up the machine again, let them out in the next 20. So a couple of hours work ahead. It's just starting to get daylight. It's coolish, but the end is nigh. Cows heading back down to the shed. All dried off. Whoop whoop.
Fionn here. I just took this video of Dad pushing up the silage with the new silage pusher upper, whatever you want to call it. You can see he's just getting the hand of it now, getting used to it, trying to use it. You can see that you'll be able to see when the video goes on a little bit. See, it's he's only going along the top of the silage. That's because the wheel isn't wide enough or tall enough to push it all in at the same time. The stuff at the top would be falling back in the wheel and falling inside of it and getting all caught up in dirt and shite and what else. So he's going to go and do 2 runs here now and then just get all the rest of it in. Really handy job, seems to really like it. I thought it looked very good now myself. Can't wait to use it.
So bale of straw in to dry up the last 40 ladies that were dried off this morning. Good straw. You're enjoying it. Tuck in, girls.
Thanks for watching. See you next week. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like these videos. Thank you.